This is a special Oscars edition of the Tipsy Diaries. The Oscars are a long night, they're a fun night, and they're sometimes a little bit of a tedious night, so you need to have some drinks to guide you through the experience, but what to serve? We have asked 4 different New York bartenders to pay tribute to 4 different nominated performers with cocktails named for those performers. We have the Jeremy Renner, the Helena Bonham Carter, the Natalie Portman, and the James Franco. Why will this be the Jeremy Renner as opposed to the Ben Affleck?
He was Irish American, and I thought that I'd use 2 products, one being Jameson Irish whiskey and one being Rittenhouse.
A hot-tempered Irish American is handled by this.
Exactly.
Okay. Go! This sounds like a pretty powerful cocktail.
Yeah.
Am I going to be standing after I sip this?
Hopefully. An ounce of the Jameson, Rittenhouse rye. And then we're going to do ½ ounce of Chinard. And then, even though he was a bit crazy, he definitely had some values. I think we're just going to lighten it up a little with 3/4 ounces of the Dolan.
Now, why is the Dolan family values? Why are we getting all Republican right here?
We're not getting Republican. We have these big, robust ingredients, but then the Dolan helps mellow it out and bring it all together.
Okay.
It's a touch of sweetness with the looks of it.
Because even a guy like Jeremy has a sweet underbelly.
He definitely had a sweet side.
So you're whacking on these ice cubes like Jeremy whacked on that guy's head who had offended Ben Affleck.
It's all Jeremy. I'm channeling him.
Okay. All right.
Why, do you have anger issues that you like to talk about?
Not on camera. So you've practiced.
Yeah, I've made a few of them yesterday.
I'm not your guinea pig here.
Not yet.
It definitely reminds of a Manhattan. A Manhattan by way of Boston.
You know what I'm saying?
You are making a drink called the Helena Bonham Carter,
Yes.
inspired by her performance in The King's Speech.
My husband has seen everyone, to no avail.
So we're gonna start with our apricot.
Apricot.
She's amazingly sweet in the movie.
And an elegant sweetness.
Exactly. Americano.
But it's called Americano.
Yes.
And we're dealing with a British film.
Our Plymouth. So then we're gonna add our ice here.
All right. So Helena is going to be stirred and not shaken, right? But you are whacking her.
Well,
So
she's a tough cookie in this movie. And it's gonna make a nice silky drink. Stirred drinks are really silky. And it wouldn't be Helena without a little accessory. So we have our absinthe rinse in this little atomizer. And I picked the most regal vintage glass I could find at my bar.
This looks more like lipstick.
Well, it's a lady's drink.
It's
It's
a
after a
lady's
lady.
drink. Okay. I'm a guy. Am I going to like this lady's drink?
I think so. Are you a martini fan?
Well, am I an everything fan?
And we have a little lemon twist. And I'm gonna curl it up fancy just because.
It's like a hat she might have worn in the movie. Oh, it's nice. I do think it's more of a girl's drink than a guy's drink. But she's a girl.
It's Your Majesty the first time. After that, it's ma'am, as in ham.
The Natalie Portman.
Incredibly complex character demands an incredibly complex cocktail.
And you seem to have come up with an ingredient list whose length is in inverse proportion to the body weight of the performer as in the movie.
That's it.
We'll start with the first ingredient in its relevance, Brooklyn gin, a very pretty gin, gum arabic.
Gum arabic.
Gum arabic.
Which you can't make a Natalie Portman without
Agreed,
gum arabic.
as our egg.
Are the eggs there because a swan presumably lays eggs?
This is red wine. It's lightly sweetened with oleosaccharum.
I mean, I knew, as soon as I gave you the assignment, I said, he's going to come back with gum arabic
That
and
was an email.
oleosaccharum. I knew that. Okay, I have no hearing anymore, but
So dramatic.
if a drink can be swan-like, that is, but it's white. So here's where we reach that pivotal point in your drink narrative, and a narrative it is, what's going on? Wow.
Yeah, it's kind of cool, huh?
Yeah. And that was a spritz of
Absinthe.
I'm presuming that wasn't Chanel number 9.
No. I really like garnishing egg white cocktails with a bit of bitters.
Are you drawing a picture or what's going on there? Whoa. Those are feathers.
Exactly. Cheers.
We're done?
We're done.
Well, I didn't think we'd ever
Wasn't
get
that-
I didn't think we'd ever get here. I really didn't. If a drink could do a pirouette,
Yeah.
this is the drink that could do a pirouette. So your assignment is to somehow capture, reflect whatever James Franco. How have you done that?
Well, I did 2 parts. I sort of split the drink in half. The first part is hurricane rum. He seems like an energetic guy. So I made a syrup out of yerba mate. I have some cocoa nib, and Thai chili bitters.
Wow.
And that's the first part of the drink. And the second half, and a nice clean white rum. Some fresh lime juice, good dose of coconut water. Shake that up with the mint. Get on there. So maybe that's the first thing he had.
So we're playing basically off of how thirsty he was
And how smart
after
he
a
was.
couple days getting cozy with that rock.
I figured a little frozen rock, just to keep it cold.
Now that's clever. The colors of the desert and a rock. Yeah. If we had like a little enough man, we could wedge him under there. Ooh. Yeah, I feel like I could take classes at Yale. I feel like I could make an appearance on General Hospital. Oh, that's nice. This is minty, refreshing. If you're looking for a drink to pave the way to self-amputation, this is getting you toward an anesthetic effect that you would very much want.